Alrighty, welcome back for more Magic Farm 2, and it is time to craft all the Thaums, or Thaum all the crafts, or something. But first, we have a floor. I'm not 100% sure I love this, but I played with it for longer than I want to admit I played, and this is what I ended up on. So I've got cherry wood slabs, or cherry wood planks, and maple slabs. And I actually like the cherry. At first I thought it was really red, but I do like it. The maple I'm not sure about, especially because if you can notice in the edge out in the distance there are some serious aliasing problems. But you know what? It's cool for now. It's better than dirt. I did a little bit of a design. Tried to make it a little bit interesting, so that's cool, I think. I don't know. Looks alright. And I also put up a chandelier from Extra Utilities. It is a good way to show off my diamond and gold. That's what it says in the tooltip or something. But actually what it does is it makes it so no mobs can spawn within 16 blocks of that thing. So even though F7 says we can have stuff spawning here. No, I had stuff here. Must have changed it. So even though by light level some things could be spawning in here, that chandelier will keep it from spawning. And we won't have any mobs. That's about 16 that direction. And we'll have to go a bit further that direction to finish that off. And I guess I should have taken note of the time, but let me go ahead and sleep through the night here so we don't have any interruptions, hopefully, while we're working on our thauming and crafting. And yeah, so I've done a whole bunch of work, research off camera and building a little bit off camera. Here is the new floor for the Thaumcraft room, and I gotta say I like this. This is pretty good, I think. Tell me what you think, but I think it's pretty good. I'm still not super sure about that, but this over here is pretty good. Let me turn that off for the moment. You still got plenty of energy. Okay, so I went with spruce. Well, it says oak, but those are spruce slabs. And then I went with some silverwood planks in here, which I think look kind of cool as a decorative touch. And then I was looking at some other people had posted the last couple days on Reddit their Thaumcraft setups. And somebody actually looked at the code and found out that you can place the candles and the skulls. I think they said 5 below and 7 above or something like that from the runic matrix, which isn't here yet. But at any rate, that lets you put them underneath, down one level. So we put some clear glass here, and then I put all the skulls that I've gathered so far down there, and those will help reduce the instability when we do the infusion crafting. I can also do some candles, and I found out niter affects it, so this guy's either got to move or he's got to be balanced out with another niter on the other side, which is probably what I'll do. At any rate, here is the deal. I want, more than anything else right now, I want Boots of the Traveler. They let you move faster, they let you jump higher, they can get repair on them so they never wear out, and overall they're just really good. However, to do that I need an infusion altar, and to do that I need a bunch of stuff. And to make these you have to have some jars with this stuff, Eider and Flight, full of this, nearby so that it can suck them in. So I really need to also do the alchemy. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to see if I can get this all done in one episode or not, and I've probably already talked too much, so let's just jump into it. So we need one alchemical furnace. That's going to take a crucible, a furnace, and some of these arcane stone blocks, and we're going to need a bunch of those. So we need to grab some stone, which fortunately we have our igneous extruder making us immense amounts of stone. And we just put this in here. I should have looked at that closer. What does these take? Just, oh yeah, 8 around the outside and then a shard. And I don't have a ton of shards. Oh, that's right, I got a bunch of order shards. So I have no idea why, but yeah, I found some like big nodes of order shards. So that's cool. Well, we're not going to need that many. Let's start with, yeah, 7, sure. How many does this make? 8? I would suppose. Okay, fine, let's make 8. Okay, so then you got to put in a wand, and if I do this, it's going to take 105. That's fine. Oh, that's right. These make 9 apiece. I can find uses for them. Bam. 64 plus 8. Good. Got lots of those. Now we need a crucible. Here is a cauldron. Oh yes, and I left it this way to remind myself and you. Scan everything. Shift scan everything. Okay, so there's 10 more points for metallum, which I don't really need, but anyway. Right click it with the wand, and we have a crucible, which I've already scanned, of course. Okay, next up is the crucible on the top, furnace in the middle, and some of those fun arcane dudes around the outside. Why did that not work? Oh, crucible on the top, of course. And ding, alchemical furnace. That's chewing up the V in my iron wand already, but that's fine because I have a golden one. Okay, next thing we want to make is some of these arcane alembics that go on top of that. That is going to take some gold, iron, a bucket, and a V filter. I think I'm going to start with 3 of these. Maybe I got enough to do 4, but I'm going to do 3 of them. So to make this V filter, we need a silverwood log, a 2 gold ingots, and some water and some mortar. So let me grab a couple of silverwood logs. Oh no, I said 3, didn't I? Let's start with 3. You can stack them up to 5 high, but if you use the tubes, 3 high is probably okay. Okay, so I got 3 V filters, and we need to make V filter on the left, gold on the right, kind of an upside down hopper thing, and a bucket in the middle. Alright, so I made some buckets. I have 3 V filters, I have some gold, I have some iron. See, look how prepared I am. And we don't have enough V in this wand. But this one is full, and this will make 3 of them, so I'm good with that. Let's get 3. We'll start there. Okay, what's next? Well, let's just place these and get a couple things out of the old inventory here. That's what this pillar here has been about. This is where I want to put the furnace, and then these alembics go on top of it. And what's the rule? Scan everything. Bam! Look at all that good stuff. And I got a research note for silver one caps. Alright, that's fine. And one thing, if you do get a research note, you may want to go do that one before you scan a lot of other things, because if you don't, you can get the same research note twice. And you can see I've got some here I need to catch up on. But I was working very specifically trying to get to the point where I could put all this together and get the things I need for that. Okay, the next thing I want to do is make some essentia tubes, and this is one way to move the essentia out of the furnace and what are they called again? Alembics. To move it out of the furnace and the alembics and into warded jars. Another way is to use golems or just do it manually, but hey, who wants to do that? Alright, so for these I need some quicksilver, iron, gold, and glass in the middle. That'll make 6 of them. Probably only need a few of those right now. So you can get quicksilver out of cinnabar. If you hit U, smelt that up, you get quicksilver. You can also do the fluid transposer once we get there with gelid cryotheum, which is yeah, anyway. So that's a way to get cinnabar, which can actually, a different kind of cinnabar, which does some good stuff. But there's a better way to get that, and we'll get there in a minute. Well, not a minute. We'll get there soon. Because I was just thinking I need to start working on that. Grab these guys. I'm already at level 30, so I'm kind of just hanging out until I hopefully get these boots going. And, whoops. And be able to do that. Yeah, so I got 2 shiny ingots, and that's really cool because I think you need 1 of those per tesseract. So that means I can make 2 tesseracts, I do believe. Alright, quicksilver on the top, gold on the bottom, glass in the middle. So very soon I will be working on iron. Working on getting the pump going and some tesseracts for some lava, and we'll get this whole power situation taken care of for real. Alright, so these are going to take 5 each, and we've got order and water. Yeah, I've already eaten the water a bit. Let me just heck with it. I'll do all 3, and if I have to go get some more V, I'll just pause and go get the V and come on back after that. Okay, so we got some tubes, we got some essentia. We need some warded jars, which take glass panes and water and slabs. So let's make some glass panes. Oh man, we're going to want more than that. Did I not make more glass? I thought I made a whole stack. Here we go. Okay. We're definitely going to want more than that. We're going to want more than this probably at some point, but this will be plenty to get started with. So, do like so, and like so. Oh, and if I do this many, I'm definitely going to have to go get some more V, but that's okay. I can do that off camera real quick. And boom! And we have 6 water left. Hey, that's pretty good. So yeah, I kind of tore up the V there a bit, but that's alright. Alright, so basically what we want to do here, and this is what these were, is just placeholders for where they are going to go. Basically what we're going to want to do here is do something like this. Just put these little guys, yeah, I'll leave the corner open, I guess. Put these guys all along like so, and then we're going to run some essentia tubes to them. Probably don't have enough to do them all, but that's cool. We'll get started. And this is the one thing I kind of don't like about the tubes, is you end up running them above, or in front of windows, I should say. Do I have? Oh, a couple short. So that's cool. We don't need all of those hooked up yet, and eventually we're going to want more jars so we can basically store all the different essentias. Store all the things. Yeah. Man, I dig this. I'm glad I saw some of that stuff with the inset. It just gave me some inspiration here. The other thing I kind of want to do is put the wand recharging station right above this with the aura nodes. But with that roof, I'm not sure it's going to work out. So I may have to modify that roof a bit. Okay, so basically this guy's just like a regular furnace. You put coal in the bottom, or aluminium, which is better, but I don't have any aluminium right now. And then you cook up stuff. So we said we want to make. I said I want the boots of the traveler, and that's going to take 25 flight and 25 travel. All right. So flight is going to come from feathers. Travel comes from lots of different things, but here's an easy way to do it. Get a boat here, and you pick up. Scan you. What is it? 4 per boat. And we need what, 25? God, I can't believe I forget things so quickly. Yeah, 25. So again, I have to do camera on math. Camera on math. See how bad that is? Math on camera. You know what? No, I don't. Here you go. Done. 10. So there's 40. That'll be plenty. So you throw these in here, and it's going to cook up into wood, travel, and water, and that kind of turns into that purple. Whoops. Turns in kind of this purple goo here, and then it comes out the tube. Well, it goes up here into the alembics, and I guess they're getting emptied faster than they get. So maybe you don't even, maybe you only need 1. I'm not sure. Anyway, they're getting distilled in the alembics and then pulled out by the pipes into various jars. And here's our wood, our travel, and our water coming through. Now, the other thing we need is flight, and obviously feathers have flight in them. Alright. Oh, I don't have nearly enough feathers. Okay, well I'm going to have to get some more feathers, but this will get us started with 20. I'm close. These also have some flight in them. And sure, let's do a little bit of extra. It's not a bad idea to have some extra because if there's any instability, it can actually suck up extra, what are they called? Not resources, whatever these are, flight and whatever. Here you'll see that it's kind of backlogged because these have kind of a lot of stuff in them, right? There's 10 different aspects. There we go. 10 aspects in there. So it fills up this little guy and then it takes it a while to come back down. If you use the aluminium, that goes much faster. But again, I don't have any aluminium right now. So while that's cooking up, we're getting some flight, we're getting some travel, we'll get some flight in a minute. Oh, I need to save 2 feathers because you always want a spare. So I need to save 2 feathers for that. I think I already have a couple fish. I definitely have shards. Oh, we need to make enchanted fabric. Okay, well we can totally do that because we only need 2 plus, oops, 2 plus a spare. So right now we only need 3. Alright, so I need like 3 wool and 12 or something string. 1, 2, 3. I could make more, but let's just stay there. Stay with that for the moment. And yeah, 16 string, that's what I said. Give or take. Okay, and that has to go in here. Now, we might not have enough in the wand. What did I just do? Come on. There we go. So this is going to take 1 of each. Oh yeah, that barely takes anything. Let's try to do it with the iron one. I was going to drain this guy out, kind of. Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. We got 0.85 aqua left in that guy. Alright, let's drop the string in here. And let's see, are we ready to cook up? Yeah, let's cook up some feathers. Now these have less, they only got 3 in them, so this is going to add less to the purple bar here each time. And then these guys have 3 different things, but 3 in them. So these are going to be about the same. Just throw all those guys in there. So that gets, it did have flight, right? They should, yeah. They got flight, attack, and air in them. Okay, so moving on. We have travel, we have flight, we have enchanted fabric, we have feathers. I need to get the raw fish. We need 3 shards. You know what I might want to do is make the infusion altar, huh? Yeah, let's do that before I go. Well, let me grab this real quick. Fish. Bam, 2 fish. 1 spare. Remember to always bring 1 spare. And inventory's pretty full. Let's put the things I need in here. Air shards and those and those. Okay, good. Now, I need to actually make the infusion altar before we use it. How's that for a crazy idea? It takes an ender pearl? Well, I'll be darned. I don't remember that. Okay, 4 shards of any kind, an ender pearl, a arcane stone blocks, and 40 order. Uh-oh. Gonna have to go get some order. 35. Yep, I have to get some order to do the runic matrix, but we can do the rest real quickly. So this makes 2. We're going to want a dozen plus a few. I'm not sure how many. So we're going to want at least 6. Come on, mouse, go. Yeah, I was trying a new mouse, and it didn't really work out very well for me. And I went back to the old one, and it's kind of having some issues. So anyway, I want a dozen of those plus a couple more, so that should work if we got enough juice for that. What do we need? Oh, 5 air each. Well, there's some air, there's some air. Okay. Got a fair amount of air actually, so that's cool. Use up that guy. And use up most of this guy, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go get some more stuff. But here's the deal: we want to do these guys like so. And like I said, standard. Oops. Oh, did I just do what I did? Yeah. Well, I guess I have to dig my way out of here. Standard Thaumcraft, you only need 9 of those maximum, and I think there's only one that you need 9 for. But with the Thaumic Tinkerer, there are some more advanced ones, and definitely some we want to check out. So we kind of expanded things a bit here to give us a little more room, get the full set of 12 going. And these, I believe, have to be within 10 or 12 blocks of the middle there. So you could actually make this quite a bit larger if you wanted, but this seems like a pretty good way to do it. Okay, so I need one for the middle, and then later I'll need one for something else. What else do we have to make for this? Right, so bricks on the bottom, 4 bricks on the bottom, 4 stone blocks on the top, and then the runic matrix, which is the tough one to make. To make these, you just do brick pattern like normal. Actually, I do need that. Okay, so this is going to be something like... Oh, I should have kept a center piece there, shouldn't I? Okay, center is there. And then bricks on the bottom, so one here. Oh, it's hard to see on that glass. There we go. And one there, and then we do like so. And, well, that's how you place stuff on a pillar. We don't want that. Shift click it, because we're going to want to put the runic matrix up on top of here, and then we'll take that block out. However, to make the runic matrix, I need 40 order, and I don't have 40 order right now. So let me get an ender pearl and set this up. Can't believe I forgot. Yeah, those go in the corner. Which one are in the corner again? Hey, at least I check, unlike some other people I could mention who just put them in the crafting table and then always get it wrong and have to move all the corners and centers around a little bit. Whoa, come on. And I hate using this ender pearl, but oh well. So we have 5 more. That's going to be enough. That's going to get us an endothermic pump. And it's going to get us some tesseracts. 35, almost enough. Alright, well, let me sleep through the night and go get some more order. And I'll be back to finish up this crafting in just a moment. Alright, made it back home and got the wands all charged up. Really was just going for the golden one, but I had excuse me, found enough extra V in different nodes that I just went ahead and charged that one up too. Okay, so now this guy needs 40. Of course, you get a little bit of discount because I got on the goggles revealing. Should we look at that? Sure. Look at that. 5% discount, bam. Alright, so we get 38. We get our runic matrix. Whee! And I think we are ready to do this. Okay, pop the matrix up there. Get this block out of the way because that was just temporary. Did I get it? I got it. And now, if we whack it with the wand... Really? Does that take V? Or did I build it wrong? That takes 40, those I built. Ah, this takes 25 of everything. And I suppose, since I just did this, I'm out of ordo. Now, I'd like to say I can do it with the iron one, but because it's got iron caps, yeah, it'll take a little more than 25 of everything. Okay, I forgot that part, although it doesn't matter. I couldn't have done the runic matrix with the other one either. Oh yeah, scan everything. Arcane stone block, arcane stone brick, arcane pedestal. Okay, those aren't super exciting. Watch this. Boom! Runic matrix has everything, and research note for essentia funnel from Thaumcraft. Interesting. I will take a look at that in a little bit. Alright, well, I guess I need a bit more ordo again. So once more, I'm off to drain a couple nodes, and I will be back in a few minutes. Alright, and one node just down from the house, not fully charged, but over 25, so we should be ready to do this. Right click on the runic matrix, and bam! Now we have the infusion altar. Mythical construct thing. Infusion pillar. Nothing can be learned. I already got these. Okay. So we are now ready to do our first infusion crafting, and gee, I wonder what we should make. Oh yeah, right, this. So we need 2 air shards, 2 enchanted fabric, 1 fish, 1 feather, and leather boots. So we'll make a little bit of leather, make a pair of boots. And you'll never lose the thing in the middle, as far as I know. So no need for a spare pair of boots here. But what we want to do is go ahead and put all the different things in the toolbar down here. Because it is possible that some of these will get knocked off or even get destroyed. And that's why we want to have some spares. Alright, so this is a different configuration for me now. But this is 6 pieces. And I can do... You want to keep them balanced across from each other. Well, let's just do that. So I'll do the fish here, and I'll put the feather over there. I'll put the... Well, no. Yes. Put the air shard there, and then I can put the other air shard across the way. I will put the enchanted fabrics straight across from each other. And I actually don't know that it matters that these cross like this, air shard to air shard. But, you know, what the heck. I'm doing something wrong. Oh, feather. Here we go. Okay, so it's important to keep an eye. Well, this one actually is what, negligible? It tells you, yeah, instability is negligible, and I got a bunch of heads down and below, so hopefully there's no problem here. But it's definitely worth double checking, making sure we got enough ITER and enough flight, yes. And then kind of look at it and think about where things are, right? So I've got the enchanted fabric on the left and right, and then I've got air and fish here. So in my bar, here's air for that one, fish for that one, and then feather across the way. Any rate, hopefully there will be no problems at all doing this, but it is certainly good to note where your different items are and keep an eye on this, because if they fall off, you're going to want to replace them as quick as you can. Okay, here we go. Here goes the flight, here comes the travel. Come on, baby. What's next? Lots of travel. Here we go. Okay, air shard 1. There goes that. Actually, that's the second air shard. There's the feather and the fish. Yeah, no problem at all. And of course, they always pop out on the opposite side from you. I hate to lose diamond boots and all this lovely protection off of them, but I just gotta say, man, the ability to move faster. You don't need haste on these. I mean, it's nice, but you don't really need haste. You can move pretty quickly with it, just like this. That, my friends, is some good stuff. I am happy about this. Now, I am going to take my chances with the normal enchanting table for the moment, knowing that if it gets hosed up, or I get a crummy enchant, I should say, I'll be able to use that auto disenchanter, and we can later use a whole different enchanting method, but I'm not ready to do that quite yet. So, let's just put them in here, and let's hope for the best. My wife likes to do this 1, 2, 3 thing. I don't know. The 3 thing never works for me, but I don't know what the right number for me is. Maybe it's 4. Is it 4? Okay. Hold your breath. No. It could be worse. Protection 4 is nice. Unbreaking repair would have been nicer. But it's not bad. And like I said, we can strip off the unbreaking and the protection, actually, with that MFR auto disenchanter thing. And there's also a Thalmic Tinkerer spellbinding cloth that will let us strip off stuff too. So, you know, we can do it again later, or we can make another pair of boots. It's not that hard to make a set of boots, right? You know what the other thing I wanted to do is, I don't have a huge amount of these yet. Should we do it? I have 39. Alright, I'm going to wait on that. I was thinking about making some diamond leggings. These are wearing out, and with the Thalmic goggles and boots, you lose a bit of protection. And in Deadly World and all that, more protection is better than less. Oh, let's check this real quick. I keep looking at this and going, oh, I should repair that, but then I remember, oh, this one doesn't have, yeah, we never got a cactus for it, but this one it now has the 2 stone bounds and a 2.45 bonus, and it's still got 184 left to go. So, not huge, but not bad. It's a little better than it was before, I think. Alright, so I think that's probably it. I'll check the time. There are a couple more things I'd like to make, but here we go with the basic Thaumcraft room setup, and it worked really well. Gave us a nice stable enchant, although that's a pretty simple one, but or infusion, not enchant. But yeah, there we go, and I think that's probably about the end. And if it isn't, or if it is, or not, or whatever, then I'll see you in a minute, or I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, as always.